Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. I'm Tony T. It's time for our NHL picks here from Steve Duncan. You find his premium plays over at Tony'sPicks.com, as well as, of course, we're going to have on today's show of the plays for both games in the NHL playoffs, as well as series picks. So we have a total of 3 picks on the show. Let's bring in Steve right now. You see good records here in the NBA. Steve, how's it going?
It's going good, my friend. Awesome. 2 overs. Finally getting overtimes in the playoffs right now. It's fun to watch. Too bad it had to be Colorado in this one, but I do have them in the series, so that's good, I guess. But I did have Dallas today. But love to see overtime playoff games, and it's going to be fun. Tomorrow we are going to have another interesting couple of games, so let's get at it.
Let's get at it indeed. So we'll get started here with game 1 here on our show. Bruins and Panthers here. We see the Panthers laying $1.75, total coming in at 5.5.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm worried about here is Swayman. He's playing balls out, goaltender for the Bruins, but I can't see the Panthers losing 2 at home. I'd see it. They off after a layoff, and something that happens with more teams. I can't see that happen twice in a row. So I'm going to take Panther regulation here with a bit of trepidation because Swayman could win any game right now on his own. But I think the Panthers are just going to give everything they got in this one and take it at -1 regulation.
All right, there you go. Steve Duncan. Click the link below for his best bets. Bruin Panthers here. Panthers to regulation here. -115. All right, let's continue here on our NHL pick show here with the Steve Duncan. Again, click the link below to get his best bets. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off. You'll find Steve's page in the link below. All right, let's continue on here as we're ready here for the next one on the board. As we look at game 1 here, Oilers and Canucks. Oilers road favorites $1.30. We see the total of 6.
Well, until I see the other in this series, and I know it's a playoff game, normally you wouldn't be looking overs, but usually first game of this, it's very high paced, especially to start the game. By the way, you might want to come over. I gotta have a side on this, and you might want to get on my Twitter at Perlo's NHL POW because I'm gonna have probably a play on the first period as well. However, your pick for I'll go over 6. These two teams go over like at 6.5 and 7 regular season, and first game of a playoff series, I don't think they're going to be trying to play defensive yet, so we'll go over 6. It's a good number.
All right, Steve Duncan here. Click below for his premium picks, Oilers and Canucks. The pick here will be on over the total of 6 goals. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown here with Steve. Remember, guys, use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off all Steve's premium pick packages. Find the link to his page in the description. All right, let's continue on here as we're ready to go here for the next one on the board here, joined by Steve Duncan. All right, Steve, you're going to take a look at here at a series price between the Oilers and Canucks.
Yeah, I think the Oilers are going to win this, but it's hard to get value. In actuality, Vancouver probably getting undervalued in this series, but I'm so confident in the Oilers here that I way to make sure you get money. I doubt it'll win, so I'm going to take Oilers in 6 at +300, and I'll go Oilers in 5 at +350. You play both of those at a quarter unit, you should be up at the end of the series. The Oilers just got way too much firepower for Vancouver, and they have underrated goaltending. Their defense is even underrated right now, and their offensive depth is way underrated. And I think that's where they're going to beat Vancouver overall. So we'll take Oilers in 6 at +300, Oilers in 5 at +350.
All right, Steve Duncan here in the series price between Oilers and Canucks. He likes the Oilers in 6 +300 and Oilers in 5 at +350 to win the series. All right, we got you through this 3-pack from the NHL playoffs with 2 picks from the games and 1 from the series. So let's take a look over at Tony'sPicks.com for the action on Wednesday. Steve doing great work in NBA here the past 7 days. Also, take a look at his best bets as they've been on a tear. Of course, we got 16 games here on the board from Major League Baseball. We have a couple on the ice, single from the NBA. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
I'm going to have a best bet tomorrow for sure. I've been talking one out every once in a while. We've been hitting well on it. Like I said, we're just ramping up right now when it comes to MLB. Doing pretty well with a lot of high volume. So if you like to play lots of games and you like action, I would recommend you get into the day, 1 month, 1 year packages. I usually hit about 60 to 5% MLB over a season, and so you can toss a couple bucks at every, and you're going to be green at the end of the day. If not me, and cappers at Tony's Picks, you got some of the best cappers in North America here. You're making money. It's a great investment. I can't wait to see you there.
That's right, guys. Here we're Steve Duncan over at Tony'sPicks.com. Posted records here showing good profit the last 7 days in the NBA. Also, in his best bets, been doing great. When you click the link in the description, you'll land right on Steve's page. This is where you can get on board with his long-term passes, the 3, 7, or 30 All Sports Pass. You get all of his pre and plays for that time period select. When you go to his handicapper page, make that purchase. Remember that promo code TonyT at checkout, and you'll save that 20% off. Of course, on all packages, you can also buy individual plays. His best bets will be on for sale as well, and be able to find his link in the description. You'll land right here and go ahead and get signed up. All right, Steve, as always, great having you show. Continue that success, and we'll catch up with you again tomorrow.
Yeah, enjoy the games, everybody. Loving this time of year, and I hope you are as well. Talk to you tomorrow.
For Steve, I'm Tony T. We'll talk tomorrow.